Hello friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Diddly Has Plans. In today's video, we are setting up my budget for the month of October in my Classic Happy Planner combined with the Budget by Paycheck Workbook. So let's get started. Alrighty friends, so for the month of October, for the monthly view pages, which are my Classic Happy Planner, I am using this Fern Creek Stickers kit. It's called Rustic Blossoms. It's kit 136, and I have here the savings tracker, the sinking funds. I did buy some budget labels for the first time. I was placing an order and just trying to meet that minimum to get the free shipping, and so I thought, why not? And then I have the monthly header here. So this is for the plum paper 7x9, but I feel like it kind of works pretty well. So I just go ahead and that's what I purchased to fit in my Classic Happy Planner. So this is the index page. Isn't this pretty? Keep on dreaming. I love that. And I love the florals, of course. So I'm going to take the pages out that I need to get my month started. That's one of the lovely things of being on a disc system. I think that's why I like it for my budget. It's just easier to work with. So let's go ahead and let me just put these to the side so I'm not trying to work on top of them. And then let's get the monthly header. And the plum here, it's a little bit short, but it's okay. So I'm going to just kind of center this here. It's a little bit short on the other side because this has 3 days of the week on this side and 4 on this side. So I'm just going to kind of center this a little bit and we will trim. And I think what I'll do is I'll kind of overlap this a little bit over here because I know I'm going to be a little bit short on that side, I believe. At least I think that's how it works with the plums. I tried to do that with my right hand. Did you see that, friends? Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about how August ended. Yeah, see, I'm going to overlap this just a little bit. I actually was able, at the end of the month, I had like $200 in leftover cash. I think part of it was because we had gone out of town, and so I just didn't do as much grocery shopping as I might normally have. And so I put all of that money into savings, which was really nice. Because I have not been able to save very well with all of the high gas prices that we pay here in California, as well as the high grocery prices that I know everybody is feeling. So just trying to make sure that I keep myself on track, and that even though I'm not saving as much, that I'm still like watching my spending and not overdoing it. So just it gets challenging, of course, with having a senior in high school and a freshman in college. I was talking to my friend Nellie from work, and she was saying that she really felt that the freshman year, because her son's a year older than Emma, so it's nice. I love it because she always kind of gives me the tips and tricks and things to look out for. And she was like, yeah, freshman year was definitely super expensive compared to sophomore year, even with her son moving out of the dorms and going into sort of like a student apartment. So it's still student housing, but it's more of an apartment a little bit off campus. So I love all of the tips and tricks that she's taught me in terms of like things that we needed to buy for the dorms, things that you kind of don't really need, all of that, and like not overdoing it. And then like with the meal plan, it was great because she was like, you know, we started off with like the big meal plan for him, like that first semester. And she was telling me that he really just didn't eat that much there at the dining hall. And so that kind of gave us the hint that, so for Emma, we did more one of the like middle plans, like the moderate one. And so that so far for Emma seems to be working out. I told her, let's just kind of see how that works. And then if we need to bump it up or bump it down, just kind of whatever ends up happening, we can do that. So here you see I'm just laying down all the date dots while I'm just chatting along with you. So we'll get all this laid down and then we'll come back. Alrighty friends, so I finished that up. That looks good. I love the colors in this. Isn't this so pretty? And I love this green. This little box here I think coordinates really well with the theme of the kit, so we are just going to leave it. I'm going to go ahead and put some paydays down. So we get paid on the 1st, and since it's a Saturday, our payday actually happens the last business day before. So same here on the 15th. We'll get paid on the 14th. So that's that. And then what I did here is I used my Saia Planning scripts and put them on top of these little budget labels here. I thought this was really cute. So I'm just going to pull out my little dashboard that I made and kind of reference that as I lay these down. So I was going to do this color, the first one. So what I'm going to do is on the 1st, we always do allowance. Oops, these are just a little bit long, but that's okay. And then I do my auto loan. I set up, that's all paid online, but I set it up to go out. And then I also deposit for the tuition. So I split the tuition in half between the first paycheck and the second paycheck. Oops, that little corner is stuck there. And then Netflix is on the 13th. So let's see, where's the 13th? Right here. So put that down. And then Otis has a vet appointment on the 7th. So I'll put this down here. Actually, it's towards the end of the day, so I'll just stick it down here just in case there's something else that pops up. Okay, so that's the first paycheck. And then second paycheck, same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put allowance here, auto loan, and then we have tuition. It's kind of nice on these stickers. And then Disney Plus is also here. I can actually fit them all in there. And then iTunes is at the end of the month. So I'm going to put this one here. And then Optics Care is also at the end of the month. This is an eye lubricant for Otis's dry eye. And then I did make one for Halloween, and because this was kind of dark, I wrote in a white gel pen. So I'm just going to put Halloween here. I honestly, friends, I do not buy candy until the very last minute, because if we have candy in the house a day early, Scott will eat through it. Okay, so that's kind of it. We don't have any major school functions. We do have open house, but that's not an expense. That's just something that we'll go to. I am traveling for work, but again, that's not a personal expense for me because everything's covered by my work. And then Scott and I do celebrate the anniversary of the day we met, which was Halloween, but we don't celebrate it. I mean, we commemorate it, but we don't like go out or do anything like that to commemorate it. So that is all that I have here. I do have Otis's mom's birthday. She's on the 13th. So I think I will put something down here for her because we usually get a little gift. I'm going to pull my white jelly and I'm going to buy her a little gift, and I'm just going to put Gabby. We usually just drop it off on the porch. I'll get her some little treats and maybe a little toy. So let's do that on the 13th. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'll buy the gift here on the weekend when I'm doing my errands. That way I have it to drop off. So let's put that there. And then I think that's it for just the few little bills and things that I'm paying. So I'm hoping October is a month where I can save some money. I don't know of anything from Emma that she has due at this point. So I think I'm good there. And then over here, all I do here is I do just like some simple goals. And what I do is I'm just going to use these little dots here and cover these just so I have like some space. So the unspent cash that I had from this month, what I did was I applied it towards my sinking fund for my car registration. So here I need to do, I'm just going to put unspent cash. I want to put that to Otis because he's got his prescriptions that are going to need to be refilled, and I want to get that filled up. And then also unspent cash to Christmas. I did a lot of Christmas shopping in the Erin Condren warehouse sale for my friends at work, so I'm pretty good there. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm going to bring over my blank sheet where I do my sinking funds, and let's see, savings trackers first. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I need to put this? Let's see, I kind of want to make sure I'm not too low. I'm just going to kind of center this savings tracker. That's cute. I love the colors in this. Again, I can't say enough how pretty this is. And then we'll put the end here. And then I'm going to put this box down here. Just kind of eyeballing it. Hopefully I'm getting even. Okay, and then I'll just draw some lines kind of between these. And it's not a date that I put here in this first column, it's the category. So the starting balance, and then additions, which are not happening, it's more subtractions. I've been losing pretty much, I feel like it's every month. It's going down, but I think everybody's feeling that. So there's that. And my savings accounts are my emergency fund. And then I have a 401k through my work. And then I also have a Roth IRA. And then we have Sophie's 529. We no longer have Emma's 529. Okay, so that's that. So that's my savings tracker. I'll take the ending balance from September and put it here as the starting, and then go on from there. And then with the sinking funds, again, same thing. This is just a little bit wider, so I'm just going to kind of center it. So I think that's too tall. I'm just going to put it here on this line. Okay, and then lay this down. And then we'll do this. And let's go, I'm going to put this one down here. Hopefully I'm lining up pretty straight. And then let's grab a piece of this washi here. This is pretty. And we'll put this, let's see, like right here, maybe. Trim this a little bit. Okay. And then right here, let's use this pretty mauve color here. This one's cash. So these are my cash envelopes. My cash sinking funds. Okay, let's put some lines in here. Okay, and then let's see, so I have auto maintenance, auto registration, and then I have school expenses. I'm just kind of clumping it all. I used to separate it out between like books and registration, but now it's just kind of all in one. And then Christmas. Got Amazon, which is gonna come due, I think November is when I renew my Amazon Prime and my Canva, and then saving some money for college tours. Sophie's trying to get a trip to see her friend and tour her school. Sports, and then, so I think I've decided the planning conference that I would like to try to go to in 2023 is the West Coast Planner Conference, just because it will be closer to home and a little more affordable. I know Go Wild is in Washington, D.C., And while I love DC, I think that's just a little too far and cost prohibitive. Unless we were doing like a trip back east to see Scott's family and like we were already going back there, which I don't think we have plans to do that. I just think it's too much and I'd rather try to stay closer to home and make it a little more affordable for me. Okay, so there's my sinking funds and my savings tracker. I love that. And then let's go ahead and start filling in kind of the categories for my first paycheck of October. So that will be 10/1/22. My only income is payroll because any small income I make from like my YouTube or Amazon, I just put into savings, so I don't count it as income. And so here, looking at my monthly view, we can kind of take this and go back here and look at, okay, so what are my items for this first paycheck? We've got allowance, we've got the auto loan, and we've got tuition. Those come out off the top right away. So those are all, I'm just going to put the first. And then I also have gas, which is through the 2-week pay period. And then let's see, Otis has a vet appointment. So I'm going to put Otis and he's on the 7th. And then I'm going to put gifts. And we'll just buy that at any point in time. I probably will shop on this weekend. So gifts. And then I also like to keep some money in here for food in case we do something like an order online, in which case I can't use cash. And then fun, of course, is for my stickers and any other fun things like as Sophie, his in the school year, like buying football tickets and things like that. They all do that online now. And then just some miscellaneous money again in case something comes up. So those are kind of the main things that I have going on that right now that I know of. And then in my cash, I like to do all of my grocery shopping by cash. I do fun money. So again, I just paid cash to go to my nephew's football game. It was $8. Food, fun, and miscellaneous. So I do have some cash there on hand for fun and miscellaneous, as well as leaving some in my checking account so that I can do things online. And then I always put money in Otis's envelope and our personal envelope, which I need to get a haircut again before my big meeting. And so I'll probably do that. And then for sinking funds, I always try to put some money into the auto maintenance just because you never know. And then also, like I said, I'm saving towards my next registration in the spring of 2023. And then always putting some money in for school expenses, just wanting to keep that account built up. And then Christmas is getting close, and then so is Amazon and Canva. So I'll want to put some money into those accounts, as well as, like I said, Sophie is probably trying to schedule a college tour. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so those are the ones I'm going to do for this paycheck, and then I'll look at the next paycheck. I might put some money towards vacation and maybe the planner conference. So that's kind of how I start my paycheck bill tracker, and I will fill out my numbers and work that out all offline. And so I think that's it. Let's kind of take a look here. I'm going to put everything back in the book. Alrighty, friends, so let's just flip through October again. This is the beautiful index page. I love this gold. And then we have my monthly view with my 2 paychecks kind of allotted out. And then I've got just my savings goals, and then for extra cash, and then my savings tracker here, my sinking funds tracker, and then my first paycheck bill tracker. So that's it for October, friends. Alrighty, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.